On to reports, Personnel and Finance Committee, January 13.
Well, let's see what we had here. We had a long discussion with overview of our USDA program from the federal government for the hot lunch program for reduced cost and free lunches. And there was a lot of discussion, and we've heard a lot. I don't know if there's a lot of discussion on our end. There's more of a presentation stating the real obvious issues that are glaring. That's coming to the board tonight for action, whether we stay in the program or not. And if I'm not mistaken, that's not noted in our minutes here. It came to the board with 2 in favor of removing ourselves from the USDA program. Is that correct, Paul?
That's correct, although there are some citizen input we need to listen to.
Yes, I understand that. I'm just saying from the committee level, it came with 2 in favor. That's all I wanted to know in topics. I don't think it actually says that on here, although we should.
The committee recommends.
Committee recommends.
Oh, gotcha. Okay. And we also reviewed then our monthly budget, which is looking real well, and our district check ledger and everything was looking good. Any questions for them?
Technology Committee report.
And I just so happen to be the chairman of technology also. We went over all the upgrades that have been done, removing the old SAN unit. We heard from Mr. Heath about the switch over. Everything went extremely well. A little bit later date-wise than we thought, but it still went over well. And we heard a little bit about the iPad pilot that's coming out in the near future here. And then we went over a review of the one-to-one initiative at the middle school. I had requested a review 2 years ago when we initiated the one-to-one program, and asked for a review in the near future to make sure we're on path, what we're utilizing them for, to see that what we want to get out of the one-to-one program is actually on course, and everything looked real well. And I think that was pretty much it. Any questions, board members?
Just want to note that the old SAN was moved over to Woodfield, so we have backup systems in multiple locations. So we're not getting rid of equipment, we're reutilizing it where we can.
Absolutely, yes.
And special thanks to the Smart Home, Ms. Arnold, about the one-on-one initiative. Had a nice presentation.
Extremely.
Thank you.
Yeah, good job.
Thank you.
Anyone else, any questions, comments? Okay.
Policy and Curriculum Committee, January 13.
A fair amount of time was spent talking about the revised policies. And one that we're going to be discussing is the requirement by the state that we have to discuss a number of days in the calendar year. And so that'll be coming up a little bit later for discussion. We also talked about open enrollment, and one of the discussions there was, do we look to have an extra kindergarten class? Do we open up an extra kindergarten class with the hope that we get enough open enrollment students in order to fill it? And it's decided this time to just have a waiting list. If there's a large waiting list, certainly we'll open the kindergarten section. But at this time, we're saying it's a waiting list. And co-chair on here, Dawn was able to go to the preschool, Title I, and take a look and observe some very nice things going on there.
Questions, anyone? Next on the agenda is citizen